December 4th, 2018, 22:45 hours, Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. In the dead of the night, a plane lands with a special passenger from Dubai. The accompanying RAW agent calls his boss, National Security Advisor Chief Ajit Doval. Mission accomplished, sir. We have him. The next day, the mystery man's face was all over the news. Alleged middleman in Augusta Westland VVIP chopper scam, Christian Michel, extradited from Dubai. The CBI and Enforcement Directorate grilled him relentlessly and blamed him for causing a loss of 400 crores to the government. Who is AP, CM and PG that you have written on this paper? I can't write in cursive hand. I'm dyslexic. Dyslexics may have trouble speaking, reading, writing and spelling words. This story starts way back during the 1999 Kargil War, when the then Defence Minister George Fernandes needed to visit Siachen frequently. Sir, these helicopters are old and cannot fly above 2000 meters. We need new ones that can go up to 6000 meters. The 6000 meter altitude requirement was made by the IAF, keeping in mind that the Siachen Glacier is at a height of 5400 meters or approximately 16,000 feet. But this height requirement left the Defence Ministry with a choice of only one helicopter, the Eurocopter EC-225. Then IAF Chief S. Krishnaswamy was not happy with the lack of choices. Since they are not meant for military use but for VVIP transport, let's ask the PMO for their opinion. Vajpayee's then NSA chief, PM and President rarely fly above 4,500 meters. We should consult the SPG. The SPG or Special Protection Group's mandate is to protect VVIPs. They had a different point of view. Rather than higher flying height, we need more cabin height so that our security personnel can stand erect. In 2004, the government changed, and 2 years later, the new Air Chief SP Tyagi sent out the final request for proposal to various manufacturers. We need to buy 12 choppers with a flying altitude of 4,500 meters. Trials were conducted over the next 2 years. Not in India as should have been the case, but in the US and UK, a violation of procedure. The American-made Sikorsky S-92 did not meet the IAF's requirement of reaching 4,500 meters without maximum power. Interestingly, in July 2009, Hillary Clinton pitched for the American-made chopper to the then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh.
Why is India buying the 101? The US cancelled it because it is too extravagant.
While Russia's Rosboron export refused to sign the mandatory integrity contract for the Mi-172 helicopter and was left out. Incidentally, India has just bought the S-400 missiles from the same company. See Bilbo's story. Finally, in 2010, UK's Augusta Westland AW101 helicopter, part of Italy's second largest industrial group Finmeccanica, bagged the deal for supplying 12 choppers at 3,546 crore or approximately 500 million euro. But things took a bad turn for them when in 2012 they came under the radar of Italian investigators in connection with various bribery cases. Lorenzo Bognoni, a Finmeccanica employee, revealed Giuseppe Orsi paid two middlemen to get the India's contract, Guido Hashke and Christian Michel. Guido Hashka was arrested almost immediately and Orsi a year later on bribery charges, while Michel, a UK citizen, escaped the net and went to live in Dubai. Once arrested, Orsi spilled the beans. Hashke's partner paid kickbacks to Tyagi's cousins, Julie Tyagi, Sandeep and Dorka, into bank accounts in Switzerland. According to Orsi, Tyagi's shell companies in India, Mauritius and Tunisia billed Finmeccanica for work that never happened and pocketed the money. As expected, the former Indian Air Chief claimed complete innocence. The deal was signed in 2010, whereas I retired in 2007. The height specifications were already fixed before I became Air Chief. Swiss police handed over to the Indian government a sheet of paper supposedly in Michel's handwriting, where investigators believe CAF stands for Chief of Air Force. The Swiss obtained this sheet from Hashke's mother's house during a search operation. Hashke claims that the paper was written by him, but under Michel's dictation. The sheet is anyway a photocopy of the original document, which in legal terms is not acceptable as concrete proof. Apparently there are also some notings referring to a certain R and a big man, who some believe refer to Rahul Gandhi and AP and family, maybe Ahmed Patel, Gandhi's close associate. But the Italian government refused India's request seeking the original paper, and the Italian court refused to rely on a photocopy, acquitting Orsi in 2016. There is no evidence of corruption. The allegation that Flying Height was changed after illegal payment to the IF chief was not chronologically possible. Despite Orsi's acquittal in Italy, the allegations did not die down in India. According to CBI Special Prosecutor Devender Pal Singh, Michel visited India 300 times from 1996 to 2013. His last visit being just before Orsi's arrest. Finn Macanicia's Italian connection plus Michel's father Wolfgang Max Richard's involvement in Indian defense deals with the Gandhi family in the 70s added more fuel to the fire. By then, India had already received 3 of the 12 helicopters, but the Congress-led UPA still annulled the deal. The new Modi government dug out these old allegations in an obvious attempt to keep the issue politically alive. First arresting lawyer Gautam Khaitan, an independent director of a Dubai-based rice exporting company KRBL, through which money is thought to have been laundered. In September 2015, they obtained an open-ended, non-bailable warrant for Christian Michel from a CBI court. According to Michel, CBI Special Director Rakesh Asthana threatened him when he met him in Dubai. "I will make your life hell." Michel responded by sending a letter to the Indian PM. "Dear Honourable Prime Minister, I am prepared to be interviewed by the CBI or the Enforcement Directorate at any place outside India, because I am scared of being stuck in India for years." But the Indian government was not impressed, and a year later issued a red corner notice to Interpol. Extradition is normally not a simple process, and even though Vijay Mallya may appear just a step away from being sent back, India has so far been unable to extradite others. See Bisbo's story. Not only that, Michel is a UK citizen living in UAE. Dubai has no jurisdiction to extradite a citizen of another country without proper formalities. So how did this miracle happen? Apparently, Michel's extradition is a quid pro quo for India sending back the 33-year-old Emirati princess Sheikha Latifa binte Mohammed Al Maktoum, the daughter of Dubai's ruler, who played upon the emotions of a French businessman Hervé Yobart by exaggerating her problems to run away from home.
"I've been mistreated and oppressed all my life. Women are treated like subhumans. My father can't continue to do what he's been doing to us all."
The unlikely story was lapped up by the former naval officer who in 2011 had himself escaped from Dubai after his business broke down and the authorities were after him. By dressing himself up as a woman, he scuba dived towards an awaiting boat and sailed away to India. He helped Latifa hatch a similar plan. On March 4, 2018, the princess, joined by her friend Tina Jauhin, drove across the UAE border to Oman, then set out to sea on a 26-mile trip by a jet ski and an inflatable boat towards international waters, where Yobart was waiting in his US-registered yacht Nostromo, ready to once again sail to India. The enraged Emir realized where they were headed and called up India. "Get me back my daughter!" Sensing an opportunity, India's brilliant NSA chief Ajit Doval ordered the Indian Coast Guard to board the yacht of Goa and handed the princess back to her father. So when Doval called in his favor, "We need you to extradite Mr. Christian Michel living in Dubai," the UAE ruler repaid his debt. Meanwhile, Michel is being made to reply all answers in his own handwriting to see whether he is dyslexic as he claims and if the Swiss sheet handwriting matches his. India then extradited yet another co-accused from Dubai, Rajiv Talwar, who turned a prover. "I will reveal the entire money trail to Enforcement Directorate." The CBI further believes that Michel paid over 6.2 million euro to 18 Indian companies in a bid to push the Eurofighter jet instead of Rafale. See Bisbo's story on the Rafale deal. The ED has asked France to confiscate the apartment in Paris worth almost €1 million until the trial is decided in India. Registered in his ex-wife's name, they believe it was bought by the proceeds of kickbacks. Michel's fear, of course, has come true as he remains in custody despite the maximum 60 days mandated under law. Kept in the same ward as 16 Kashmiri separatists and other hardened criminals rather than those accused of white-collar crimes, with gangster Chota Rajan as his next-door inmate. Though the authorities are making sure he remains in good health with daily medical checkups. Co-accused Gautam Khaitan was re-arrested in January. 8.5 crore of his properties in Delhi, Haryana and Uttarakhand and 6 foreign bank accounts that he forgot to disclose to the income tax was sealed by the ED. So far, nothing concrete has come out to link the Gandhis to the Augusta Westland scam. Or are they waiting for the right moment just before elections? Surely this trump card could have been put to better use than for petty politics. Bizbo's limerick. Modi accused Gandhis in the chopper scam. Rahul played the game in the Rafale sham. Without common sense, they weaken our defense. Looks like politicians just don't care a damn. Subscribe to Bizbo's channel and be sure to click on the bell icon. Be the first to know when Bizbo releases a new video.